have you noticed that when the weather turns unpredictable, cold in the morning, warm in the afternoon, and chilly at night, your child suddenly becomes vulnerable? They start coughing, their nose runs, their throat hurts, or they seem more tired than usual. Many parents tell me, "My child was fine last week. Why are they sick again?" In traditional Chinese medicine, this happens for very clear reasons. Children are not weak. They are simply still developing. Their qi is growing, their organs are maturing, and because of this, their body reacts more strongly to sudden climate changes. Healing is like tending a garden, and in each video, we water the roots. Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Amy, a traditional Chinese medicine doctor, teaching you about your body's wisdom and how to live a life that you can heal naturally every single day. It's all about your lifestyle. And for today's video, I'm going to teach you how to protect our future, which is our children, your children, everyone's children. It takes a village to raise a child. Really, it really does. I want to help you understand children through the lens of TCM. Why do they get sick more easily? What makes them vulnerable? And how you and I can protect them gently and naturally. Let us begin. In traditional Chinese medicine, we describe children as 稚阳未充, meaning that the yang qi is not yet full. It's like your body's internal sand that protects you from external pathogens like cold, damp, and wind. Because children's yang qi is still developing, so sudden cold drafts, sudden temperature changes, and shifts in humidity enters the child's body much more easily than adults. When the weather becomes inconsistent, their body cannot regulate the temperature as quickly, resulting in cold, fevers, runny nose, sore throat, coughs, and overall fatigue. This is especially common in children who regularly consume cold food, frozen treats, overly sweet food, and children who sleep late. All these habits weakens yang qi. Children also have something called fei嫩, meaning delicate lungs. So their lung system is still tender and immature. Now remember, in traditional Chinese medicine, when I say lungs, I'm not talking about the anatomical organ lungs that we have, but I'm talking about the whole system. And I promise you that a whole 5-system organ explanation video will be up in the near future to explain this. So in traditional Chinese medicine, the lung, the system, govern breathing, immunity, and the skin. Because the system is very delicate during childhood, cold pathogen wind invades the body much more easily. Even a child sweating after play, followed by an exposure to cold wind, can result in immediate illness. Their pores open and close faster than adults, which makes them more reactive to environmental changes. Another fundamental characteristics in children from TCM is that their spleen, the digestive system, is naturally weak. We often say 脾肠不足. So directly translated, spleen is almost always not enough, meaning that their spleen is still developing. The digestion is still developing and their microbiome as well. This explains why many children are picky eaters, why they get bloated so easily, and why cold foods and sweet food cause so much phlegm. When the spleen is weak, food cannot be properly transformed, turning into phlegm and dampness. That phlegm rises and irritates the lungs, becoming cough congestion or runny nose. What looks like a weak immunity is often because of a weak digestion. Children also naturally possess a strong and fast-moving liver qi. This contributes to emotional intensity, mood swings, hyperactivity, and quick frustrations, tantrums. Their emotional regulation is not fully established, so they experience feelings more intensely than adults. This is not misbehavior, this is physiology. Their qi simply moves quickly. So when you combine immature yang qi, tender lungs, weak digestion, and an active liver qi, you understand why climate changes impact children dramatically. Their systems are still learning how to defend, adapt, and regulate. So how can parents help their children via TCM support? First, protect the yang qi. Begin every single morning with warm water to wake up their digestive system. When going out, ensure that the neck, abdomen, and feet are properly covered. These are the 3 areas where external cold enters the body more quickly and easily. After physical activity, avoid having the child take off their clothes too quickly. Cold drinks, raw foods, overly sweet things should be limited because they extinguish yang and weaken digestion. Second, we're going to strengthen the spleen and support digestion. Children do best with warm, simple, easy to digest meals. Cold food, sugary snacks, fried food, and large late night meals creates a lot of phlegm and dampness in the little bodies, weakening both immunity and appetite. Nourishing foods such as millet porridge, yam porridge, pumpkin soup, chicken soup, red date congee, and lightly steamed vegetables are ideal. When the spleen becomes stronger, a child's resistance naturally improves. Third, support the lung system. Gentle morning sunshine, outdoor play, maintaining warmth along the back and chest are simple but powerful. Moisturizing food like your pear and lily bulb helps soothe dryness and cools heat. Avoid direct wind on a child's back, especially after sweating. Fourth, embrace shower tuina, which is pediatric massage. Massaging the abdomen in a clockwise direction helps with improving and strengthening your digestion. And when you go in an anti-clockwise direction, it reduces bloating. Pressing on your child's 足三里 boosts immunity and improves appetite. How do you find the 足三里? You take your child's 4 fingers, slap bang on their kneecap. It is 1 thumb's width away from the shin bone. Remember, it's your child's thumb, not yours. And then that spot, if you gently massage it in the circular direction, can greatly help with boosting all of the things that I mentioned previously. These simple methods, when done consistently, can significantly reduce their phlegm, coughing, and digestive discomforts. If a child is already showing symptoms, then early but gentle interventions are best. For mild cold-like symptoms, warm ginger and brown sugar water can help restore warmth. If phlegm or food stagnation is present, then avoid heavy meals, avoid dairy. Simple massage on the abdomen and pressing 足三里 helps the body transform food and reduce phlegm. For mild sore throat, copious amount of warm water and rest, and please don't forget, avoiding wind exposure can help greatly. Sleep is also a cornerstone for immunity. Many children stay up late and our body restores yang qi at night. And delayed sleep weakens their defenses. A steady bedtime routine, fewer screen times before bed, a foot soak or deep breathing, dantian breathing, can help children settle faster and have deeper sleep. Parents get really anxious when the child gets sick frequently, but traditional Chinese medicine reminds us not to panic. During times of unpredictable weather or seasonal changes, mild colds in children are extremely common. If a child maintains energy, appetite, and normal sleep, most cases improve with rest, warmth, adjusted diet, and gentle massage. However, if a child becomes unusually tired, cannot sleep, has persistent coughs, or develops a high fever that does not resolve, medical evaluation is required. Children's bodies change quickly, recover quickly, and respond beautifully when supported with warmth, rhythm, and nourishment. With consistent care, protecting yang qi, strengthening digestion, supporting the lungs, maintaining good sleep, and using simple traditional Chinese medicine massage, children can move through the seasonal changes quickly, grow stronger, and fall sick far less frequently. If you would like an in-depth video on children's health, please comment down below, specifically on what topics. I have helped many parents resolve their child's insomnia, so if you're interested in that, please let me know down below. And if this video helped you understand your child better through the lens of TCM, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel where I bring with you more ancient wisdom that we can use in our modern parenting. Let us all take part and protect our future. Thank you so much for your time, and I wish you good health. Good health is the ultimate fortune and the only investment with endless return. And when do we start investing? Right now.